Oh. Okay.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hello. Hello. How we doing? Let me get this chat fixed here. Helps to be on live chat, in my own live. All right. So this week's Monday video was the lace and burlap tags. So I'm just gonna, and journal cards, there's journal cards in there too. So I'm just gonna get out some scraps. You know what? We'll do some out of this too. Why not, right? So I'm just gonna grab these scraps and put this down on the floor for now. All right. So, hi, Harry. Yeah, I think in the video, I just used like a circle die, a circle punch, but you can use any shape you want. So if you wanted to use something like this, you could certainly use something like this, or, something that's one of these, you know what they call these things. I don't remember. Or you could do like this kind of a thing too, if you wanted to do that. Let me get you some treats so you'll stop pawing at me. I think I figured this out. As soon as the blue light goes on the camera, he thinks that means he's getting treats. You could also, if you don't have punches, you could also use dies. Like this is like a rectangle. That would be really cool on a tag. Certainly circles, these scalloped, that's what that is, a scalloped edge ones. You could use an oval, whatever size, whatever you want. And you don't have to just use lace and burlap. You could use, if you have some of these organza bags, you could use a piece of organza. That would work. Obviously, the lace would work. The burlap will work. Tea-dyed lace will work. Then I have some of this. I love this. This is actually like sheet fabric, but it works really cool for this. And obviously, tulle, because you want something you can see through. That's kind of the basics. You do want to be able to see. So I'm going to get this stuff over on the side table just to get it out of my way. And I'm going to cut some tag blanks. And for this, it does require 2 blanks for each piece. So let's do a 3-inch tag. I'll keep that. That's good stuff. And I'm going to take the top off of this. That's that pre-scored part, so we'll get rid of that, which gives us a tag that is 3 by 6 3/4. That'll work. And we'll do a couple of journal cards. 3 1/4. I already know this is the same width, so I'm not worried about that. 3 1/4. Saving that. So you just have to make sure that you cut 2 blanks for everything, Hey, Steffi G! Got a little happy with that. Let me cut this piece off. So this is just kind of a great way to use up, your scrap file folders, really. So we're going to do a short squatty one. Three, 4 1/2. Little squatty tag. I think that'll be good for now. Move this out of the way. So like I said, you can use a punch, or you can run this through a die cutting machine. if you don't have, the punch that you want to use. Arlene is just as bad as I am. We're constantly beating the crap out of ourselves. So, Amy and I went and we checked out that new, and save those because that's good stuff right there. We checked out the new bin shop, and then we found another one. How cool is that? So this is our little squatty tag, I think. Yeah. It's definitely going to save those. You just want to make sure that you leave enough room here to glue that. I probably should have done that a little bit further over. As a matter of fact, I'll recut that tag. Because, yeah, I got a little crazy. We'll redo that one. Come on out of there. Okay, somebody needs to sharpen their punches. Okay, I'm going to redo that one too because those didn't cut. See how that works? All right. Well, I'll just work on this one for now. And we'll talk about other things. Then we'll do something else. So what do I want to put in here? I think I'm going to put a piece of this in. Fabric scissors. Sit, stay, Ubu. Okay. Sometimes you have to get tough with it. Hello, Miss Mari. Ooh. Yeah, so we went, Amy and I went over to the new bin store. And it's not really new. It's been there for a while, but they used to just sell like furniture and tools, So never thought that they would do bins, but apparently they've got enough stuff that has come in that they've started doing some bin stuff. And lo and behold, I don't know what it is, but every time I go into a bin store, I always manage to find mailers. And I actually needed mailers. So it was a good idea that I got some. But I found like 3 big packages of 6x9 mailers. Which is good because I was actually out of them. I used the last one a couple of days ago. And so it was nice to find them. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. Line it up. Nice and perfect. I'm going to use my brayer just to kind of smush the glue around.
Hey, Greg, this is Mike with Cox Business Advanced Technical Support going on our.
And I could have into this before, if I wanted to.
Oh, it's a fun-filled day for me every day, my friend. Never the same thing twice, ever.
This is going to be a creepy one.
Yeah, so fun time. Hey, I have your internal ticket number, Indian November Charlie 990061. Sure. Oh, I hate that. Go ahead. Do what you got to do, man. Give yourself a minute. Breathe. Never the best time.
That's a 2.5. I need a 3. You ever notice I never find the one that I'm looking for? That's a 2 3/4.
India November Charlie 990061.
That's a 4.
Well, Type 2 provider has come back and said that their local access provider was engaged in an investigation of this incident, blah, blah, blah. Fault isolated to
I can never
car.
Find the
Service
3.
restored by replacement of the car.
So
That is their
I guess
article.
we'll make a new one. I just happen to have scraps over here, so we'll do that. I'll make a new one.
By replacement of the car. So I know this was for packet loss, so I'm a little leery only because of the word, thinking that maybe they thought it was hard to know it was just packet loss. So of course, which leads to my next question. Do you have any visibility into this, and are you able to see if there's currently any packet loss?
I don't have my tag board out, so we're just gonna, we'll fake it. Do not cut paper with those. You will be angry at yourself. Yes, you will be. Spin it around and grab paper scissors. Kind of like that on there. I'm putting it on there. I like it.
Yeah, I like that too. Like time out on you and everything else.
I hate when that happens.
Oh.
I am not a fan of autocorrect. Okay. So I do apologize that this is earlier than normal, but Amy has started coming back on Friday nights. And so I don't want to run in, I don't want to run over each other.
All right.
So
Yeah, this is what I'm about figuring here, as far as the timestamps I'm seeing. So fantastic. Did you want to set this for a 24-hour auto close at this time? All right, fantastic. In that case,
I'll be coming on just a little bit
Greg,
earlier
I really appreciate your patience and understanding.
so she can come on
Kind, sir.
and, still have people awake.
Good luck with the desk. You too. Bye-bye.
Otherwise, Carla falls asleep. It's all Carla's fault. I know, right? I don't think she had a skeleton hanging on it, though. You know what? I think I want to use one of the big eyelets. Let me see if I have any. Oh. I don't think I have any of the big ones. think I may have gotten rid of them all. Well, that sucks. So now we only have little ones, I think. Let me look in this pile. Nope. I do have these, though. Nope. All ball pins, as suspected. Well, I guess we'll just go with a regular one. They're probably in the drawer over there that I have marked this and that. But, you know, what the hell? Let's do a regular one. Okay. See, sometimes I'll go to bed real early. And by early for me, I mean 10 o'clock. Because sometimes I'm just tired then. But my sleep has been kind of messed up real bad. I have insomnia and I had it under control for a while. Then my mother passed away and I had a whole bunch of stuff I had to do. So I was like up all night, every night. Drives Hubber crazy. Because he has a hard time sleeping if I'm not there. Okay. I gotta get these things sharpened because that's no fun. Let me move these out of the way for now and have stuff pummeling me from above. That's always good. I do have a big bite, but it's not necessary for something this small. All right, so we're going to do that. Cut that journaling tag back out. That. And this. Then we'll figure out how big this is and where we want to cut it. So this piece is 8 inches, so we're just going to cut it at 4. It'll be a little journaling card. We're going to do this big punch. Okay, maybe not a journaling card. Maybe more like a weird tag. What are we going to put on the bottom? Do, 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 do. A piece of lace. I think we're going to put a piece of lace down here. So I have this giant roll of this stuff, and I had Amy throw some in the dye for me, in the tea. See, Harry can't walk on me because Mike yabba dabba doos him at night. He does. He just walks in the room and Harry's like, okay, I'm leaving.
I gotta go.
The fat guy's here. It's time for me to go. Dang. Bye, Mom. And he runs out of the room. Now, that's not to say that he doesn't attempt to keep us awake, because his litter box is right on the other side of the wall from our bedroom, from where our bed is, and he knows it. So he goes over there and he plays with the wires and stuff that are under Daddy's desk and tears everything up, makes a big mess and a racket, and Daddy comes out and goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Nothing, Daddy." "Nothing. I'm a good kitty. Love me."
Good night.
Okay. I'm going to let that one dry. Needs to dry for a while. Little brayering. Little brayering never hurt anybody, you know? I'm going to grab some soda while that dries. I'll be right back. Okay. Needs blingies? Okay. All right. We'll do some blingies on it. All right. So this is like our journal card. We're letting that one dry. This one is pretty much dry. I can tell because it's not cold really anymore. Okay. We're going to do this one creepy. So I'm going to get my new rub hones. Okay, it's not going to be creepy, but it's not going to be cute either. Okay. So we're going to put Tombstone, Ghosty, and a spider on here. And a star. Okay. So let's put the tombstone right here. Okay. And then we got a little ghosty. We're going to do more than one ghosty. Do the ghosty. Now, I did think about this after I made these. And so here's a suggestion. If you have dried flowers, you could certainly put a dried flower between two pieces of acetate on these. No problem. You know, if you wanted to between the layers, I bet you a dried flower would work just fine. Now, I saw a video the other day. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody making tintypes, like fake tintypes, and I thought that is so cool. So we may do that if I can find the video again. I think I saved it, but you never know with me. Sometimes I just watch them and then I just like they just disappear, you know. So I made sure I grabbed all of these that I could find. And Amy and I went to 5 stores, and in the 5 stores there were just a few pieces of it. Only a couple of stores had it. That's the thing. Now, that's not to say that the other ones won't, because a lot of them had their stuff just kind of stacked up. They didn't have it out yet. So we may be able to find more of them. But for now, I think I have like 3 or 4 of each design. And as of right now, that's what I'm going to put in the sale for you guys, because they work really well. And normally I would only buy one because I hadn't tested them yet. But on the other side of that, I didn't want to only get one of each, come home and try them and go, oh my God, they're fantastic, and then not be able to find them, because that happens a lot. Ask Amy. We'll see stuff sometimes in the Dollar Tree or, you know, any place, and then we'll go back and it's gone. And we're like, what the hell? All right. I know it's not very scary, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I do like the fact that they're kind of spaced out too. They're a little easier to cut than some of the other ones that I've used, as far as like cutting them apart, because some of them, they're right on top of each other. And a lot of the images, they're multiple sized. I'll show you what I mean. So like this jar is slightly larger than that one. This head is slightly larger than that one. So if you want to put something on and you're like, oh, it's just a little too small, you have the option of, you know, there might be another one that's a little bit bigger. Okay. These don't scoot around, amazingly enough, because they're kind of sticky on the back. I think you could use these. I mean, I could test the theory, you know. Here, let's test the theory. All right, let's put it on there, right there, and just one hand. I think these would work for you, Arlene. I think that would work for you, babe. Yeah, I don't want to put anything else on here. Okay, let me put this away. I'm just so stinking happy that they work, you know? So, yeah, I did grab enough of these for everybody. Well, not for everybody, but as many as I could get. So, let me see here. So, come the sale, there. If I find more, I'll get them. There'll be 4 of these, which is the primary one we use, and there's 3 of these. So, and they both, I mean, they're both pretty. This one has a tombstone. This one has a tombstone. Ghost, ghost. This one says trick or treat. This one says happy Halloween. This one has eyeballs and skulls. This one has skulls. You know, it has an eyeball right there. So they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty close, you know, as far as the creep factor. But if I find any more, now that I know they work, I'll grab them. And I grabbed the, you know, the Dollar Tree stickers too. Those are just so cute. Amy loves this one. So we grabbed those as well. All right, so that, we're going to have to put something at the top of it. I don't know what we're putting at the top of it, but we are running short on time, so let's do this. All righty. So let me get my box O labels down. Let's see. These aren't really labels, they're just little pieces, you know? Little pieces. Some of it is, you know, labels. But for the most part, just little pieces. Okay. Okay, go for it. As long as it's not politics or about a person that we may know. Those are kind of the only rules here. You know that. We don't talk about politics and we don't talk about people we know.
Or religion.
Huh? Or religion. We don't discuss religion.
Bad topics.
Those are all bad topics. I mean, they're not bad topics, but they're not the best for, you know. Well, sounds to me like, you know, he's abusing the fact that you'll be there when he needs you. you may want to consider, telling him, I'm done. Till you get your crap together, I'm done. Just stop being there. I hate to say that because, if you've been modding for him that long, he's probably your friend. But it sounds to me like he's taking advantage of the fact that he knows you're going to be there. And without letting you know, and, it depends. What time of day are you getting up to do this? And you have other issues that if you need to rest, you shouldn't have to get up to go to do a live for somebody who's not even going to be there. That's just my personal opinion. If he can't bother to show up for his own stuff, come on. It's a little ridiculous. People don't realize how difficult it is to mod a stream. Yeah, that's no. I'm sorry, but no. He's taking advantage, especially if he's waking you up. Like if you were awake and you went in, that would be one thing. But for him to actually like physically call you or reach out to you on Facebook or whatever and get you to come into a live stream after he hasn't been live in forever and just expects you to jump up and do it. No. I'd be slapping somebody. Seriously. Okay. And our girl wants some blingy on this. Okay. So we're going to do a little blingy. Let me grab the blingy. I'm sorry, but that borders on abusive. Anybody see what I did with the pokey tool? Oh,
hey, Rand, you said,
I found
right? Rand, this is Mike with Fox Advanced Technical Support calling in on a recorded line. I was looking for your every knock. I've got an internal ticket number of yours. It's 587484.
Oh, too far up.
Okay, so I'm in the right department. I was guessing on your IVR. Well, apparently there's two tickets for about the same thing, it looks like, on our end of it. I've got the one ticket, which it looks like we opened a ticket with our type 2 carrier. They didn't see yours. And then, let's see, one of our guys checked it as well and showed little to no traffic on the service and no drops a couple times that we mentioned. This ticket was initially put in for some a couple drops that happened.
What in the name of
Let's see the date. It's got a
Bambi's problem here?
Okay, must have been from earlier today. 226 to 226.02 and 226.21. Those are the two drops that were reported for this particular. So there's two tickets it would seem for it.
Yeah, so just a little journal card. You know, you can write on the back of it. But that's the other thing you can do. You know, you can do the tags like we did in the video, or you can do the journal card. And again, you can use anything you want in here. You know, this one we actually used like that iridescent fabric, which I really love. So we threw that in there. And you could use a piece of, 2 pieces of acetate with a dried flower would look really pretty, especially like in something this size. You put a dried flower in there, it would look gorgeous.
Yeah.
But that's it. That was, you know, that was the one that we did.
That's the one.
And I'm going to get the book real quick.
That's the one I pick up. And we get them one at a time. So I have not picked up the other ticket. However, I will gladly review that ticket.
I'm not going to bother to put a top on that tag because I'm going to glue it in here. You know, I'm going to put it in here. So let me grab. Wrong drawer there, boo-boo head.
Oh, okay. So the 4059 is on the 24-hour auto close already? Right. Actually, I'm taking a quick look at that. It looks like. Okay, so. All right. Someone else picked it up as well. I'll let her know. All right, fantastic. Grant, really appreciate the assistance in this matter, and you kind of said it.
Okay, so
fantastic day.
got that on there. Get this off.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sometimes this comes off real easy, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt. There we go. And then we'll put that there. Okay. There's really no measurements with this one, so I don't really need to write anything down. But, you know, we got it in our book. It's in our book. Here's the one we did last week. That's our Scrap Buster 10,000. And so now we have this in the book. So that's in there. So we put the book back. All right. So I do have a few more minutes before I have to get off of here. So I'm going to show you guys some things. Now that I've managed to trash both sides of my desk. So that this all right. So this is the quarterly project. Okay. It's a big folio. All right. So let me get this in the right order. Okay. So the first thing you have is the cover. And this has a really nice spine on it. This is 110-pound cardstock, so it is heavyweight. Okay. When you go to open it, first thing you have is this big pocket here. There's going to be something on the inside here. I just haven't decided yet. Haven't finished this part yet. There's going to be a corner pocket here. Open that. There's a belly band. Don't know what I'm doing here yet. Then there's a pocket here. And then here, you're going to have 2 pieces that come down that you can fit paper into. And we'll just use this as the example. So you can fit paper in there so you can take it out to use it. Okay. And you're going to get a couple of different images. This is Artie Maze or Artsy Fartsy. It's a free image. I've just resized it and stuff so that it works for this. But that's basically going to be, like that. And then the other thing that I'm doing. Come on, Els, get it together. There we go. There's also a big pocket on the back. So let me put this back in here real quick. So everybody's going to get like the pre-cut pieces, and you're going to get pre-cut pieces of the paper. And you're going to get like these. And these you're going to get black paper for these to fit on so that you can fussy cut them and then put them on black paper and fussy cut the black paper so that you get like a big journal card out of this. And you can just put that down, or make tucks out of them or journal cards or whatever you want. So you're going to get those. Everybody's going to be getting some of this. And we're going to talk about these. This is from a thing called Those Little Things. And it's AI generated art. So there'll be like some pieces that I'm going to make out of this for ephemera that you're going to get. And then there's, some Halloween words and stuff that we're going to be doing. And some pre-done tags and things like that we're going to be doing with this. And I'm just doing the printing as a favor to everybody. And we're going to be getting paper that's very similar to this to be used in this for this project. So really cool stuff. And then there'll be some other things like a little crystal skull and, things like that. If I can find them, I think I know where they are. But, some little pieces like that are going to be in here as well. And then, you'll get like some of this, not a whole big piece, but you'll get a piece of it. You'll get, stuff to decorate with that you can use in here. So it's a big one. It's a big kit. And because it is a big kit, I'm only doing pre-orders on it. So if it's something that you're interested in, I'm only going to be doing the pre-orders, and I'm doing them in the live sale. And that is because I'm only going to make so many copies. I don't want to overmake them and have them, I don't want to put them in the shop. This is something, for me and my viewers, not for, just anybody who goes into the shop and sees it and goes, ooh, I want that. No, that's not what it's for. It is literally for us. That's what I come up with those projects for. So this one, I'm only going to be cutting as many as I need. I'm not going to cut more than that. And we're going to do them together. We'll do them together. And I'm going to do it in StreamYard. So if you have a camera and you just want to pop on, even if you don't want to put on your microphone, you just want to come on and hang out, or if you want to put on your microphone and hang out, come in with me and Carla and Amy and everybody. Just come in and, you can work on your project. And that way, if we get too far ahead, you can go, hey, fat lady, stop it. And I'll stop, So it's going to be a really cool project that we're going to be doing, and there's just going to be some really, really like cool aspects of it. It's going to be a fantastic thing when it's done. And I'm still working on some of the pieces, but I will have it ready and organized by the sale in September so that we can actually see what it's going to look like. I'm not going to decorate it because, well, I might decorate it. Okay, so we went to the thing today, the bins, and we found these, and I had to get them because Amy saw the pig. So these were in the bins. It cost me $3 to buy the whole thing because today was $3 day. So, Little puppy dogs, duckies, moo cows, horsies, barns, windmills. And if you buy stuff from my shop, you know I put this kind of stuff in my these are my thank you gifts that I put in my shop stuff. Little donkey. I send somebody a little jackass. A little tractor. Amy really likes little piggy. And then these were in there, and so I guess these correspond, you know. Yeah. You're the best. So there's a couple of those in there. Then there's the piggy ones. You make me smile. You made my day. That's a moo cow. And then the sheep. I'm lucky to have you. With you, everything seems better. It's a little personal. Farm, you are my sunshine. I feel fortunate to know you. Having you in my life fills me with gratitude. You light up my life. The funny farm. That could be. You're my shining beacon. You made my day. You bring a smile to my face effortlessly. I don't put these in there. These are just cute. I actually just put a little tag in there that something about crafting. But, you know, they were cute. And so we got them. They had a bunch of cute stuff, but, you know, we have to limit our cuteness, or else people think, you know, we're cute little old ladies, which we are not. I have to say, though, the duck is probably my favorite. So I found those today. And I found a bunch of these things. They're like, you know, canvas zipper things. And I use things like this for like gifts for stuff, different things. What else did we find today? Oh, we also found, you know, you guys know Amy has a orange soda. It's her thing. We actually got an orange soda the other day, a big can of it, and we were going to split it. And both of us were like, couldn't drink it. And we, Sunkiss made a 0 sugar one, and I wanted to try it, but so far we've only been able to find it in the 12-pack. Kind of stupid to buy a 12-pack if I don't like it. So today we went to Smith's to get grapes, because those are the best grapes in Vegas. And so we went to get grapes, and we got our grapes, and I said, let's go check the soda aisle just to see. So we went and looked at the soda aisle, and they had a 2-liter, so we grabbed it. There was only 2 of them. So we grabbed one of the 2 liters, and we're going to give it a try. See if we like it. Is it any good, Arlene? You like it? Okay. It's got high caffeine. I could use some caffeine. Okay. So, I think that's, just looking at my desk, I think that's everything. And I got the mailers today. That was good. But I think that's everything. That's it. That's the whole enchilada. So, I'm working on the digital issue. Like I said, I may have to move it over to Ko-Fi. I finally.
Did you ever figure out if you like that peach Rustic?
It's okay, but it's not something I want to drink every day. Um, I wait 4 years to finally launch my Patreon. I launched my Patreon and I can't do what I want with it because I can't give away digitals for free. That sucketh. That sucketh big time. So I may have to put the digitals over on the Ko-Fi, which means I may close down the Patreon and do the Ko-Fi and then just have, you know, I don't know if I can do membership on the Ko-Fi. That's the problem. I think you can only do member benefits on, like, I don't think you can do a monthly subscription on the Ko-Fi. I have to find out. I have to figure it out because one of them has some stuff that I want. The other one has some stuff that I want. I thought that I could put it all on the one because they had the shop and I thought, okay, I can put it in there and I can make it free. But apparently I can only make it free to paid members. So. All right. So that's what it is. Amy is going to be going live for her Friday. So head on over there. Until I see you again, check out the community tab. I did update everything over there. What else? Everything has also been updated on the Facebook group. And we are currently on week 34 of the 52 card challenge. So we do have, you know, just under 20 of those left. God, less than 20 weeks in the year. So we do that on Wednesdays. So come in for that one. And, you know, join me here on Friday evenings. It's 5 o'clock my time, 6, 7, and 8 across the country, depending upon what time of the year we're in. And we'll do a project from the archives, usually that week's project, but we could do an archive project as well. We'll be doing some archive projects and putting them in to our idea book so that we can look back at it and go, oh, I want to do that, and I think this works, and this one over here. Because even me, I like when I'm doing something and I need to make something, I end up going back through my playlist going, which one do I want? Which one do I want? Which one do I want? And that one. And I got to tell you, sometimes I have to watch my own video back. So, but that's it. Head on over to Friday. Until I see you guys again, stay well. Bye. I love you guys.